As you already know, 8 gigs GPU is quite small for running local coding AI. Most of the model that can fit in this GPU are, no offense to the creators, not very helpful enough to do the agentic task or project scale coding. If you want a relatively smart model, you'll have no choice but to pick bigger size model, sacrifice speed, and offload part of it to system RAM. So in this video, I have tested several AI models locally, and I'm going to share the result with you. Let's check it out. So my criteria when pick models for coding on 8 gigs GPU are, they must smart enough to do small to moderately complex tasks, such as refactoring code at project level and UI functionality changes using just prompt. Also, I know that we're offloading to RAM, so it's going to slow, but at least they must be usable, like around 5 to 10 tokens per second. Lastly, they must have a high tool calling success rate. You don't want to wait for 5 minutes after prompt and find out it failed. Based on these criteria, I'm picking model sizes around 20 to 30 billions with 4-bit quant, which is smaller size that's still capable enough to handle agentic tasks and still able to fit into small hardware. Here are the list of contenders. The first one is Nemotron 3 Nano 30B, which I heard lots of good feedback about their speed and memory efficiency, especially on small GPU. However, with some complaints on code qualities. Next is fresh from the oven, the latest release from ZAI, GLM 4.7 Flash. I heard kind of mixed reviews on this one, both very good and not so good, but it's worth trying. Next is the famous OpenAI OSS 20B, a relatively small model and smallest size on the list, yet able to achieve high SWE bench verified score. Next, Qwen 3 Coders 30B A3B Instruct, released last year, probably the oldest model on the list, but it got lots of positive feedback, both speed and quality. And the last one is Devstral 2 Small 24B. This one is the only dense model in the list, and it's going to be very slow since we can't fit it into VRAM. However, it got really impressive benchmark score. It beats Gemini 2.5 Pro and almost on the same level as Claude Sonnet 4, so I'll give it a shot. For test setup, everything is running on my mini PC, NVIDIA RTX 4060 8 gigs with 32 gigs of RAM. For local AI server, I'm using LM Studio with each model recommended temperature and sampler settings. For the agent, as we already know, we're running on a very tight hardware resource, so I will use Aider in VSCode. From my experience, this is the fastest agent and doesn't bloat our prompt when they talk with the model. Running heavily offloaded model on more demanding agents such as Claude Code, Gemini CLI or RuCode are going to be very slow to the point of unusable. Trust me, I tried. Now for the test subject. I have a simple Next.js website project that saved the user's input text to browser local storage. The first test prompt is to make the model refactoring the project code to use Tailwind CSS, and here is the result. Nemotron first surprised me with their output speed. Despite being a 30 billions model, it's super fast. However, its thought process seems to be very chatty, and the prompt end-up took 5 minutes to complete despite the fast output speed, and the code result was even more disappointing. I couldn't start the web server, and when I checked the changes, I found out Nemotron deleted my whole layout file. For GLM 4.7 Flash, since it has bigger size in our list, it's slow and barely usable. However, the real issue was their output formatting and tool calling that Aider wasn't able to understand and eventually stuck in a loop. At first I thought it was an agent compatibilities issues, so I tried switch to Claude Code and Gemini. It's better with still some fail tools calling sometimes, but the speed drops significantly to the point of unusable. I spent hours, tried different quants and parameter setting. Unfortunately, this model is too much for 8 gigs GPU to handle, so I decided to drop GLM from our test. OSS 20B's output speed is okay for its size. However, the prompt took 7 minutes to finish and the model made some CSS import errors. After I fixed that, I found out it also changed the background color of the list item. Actually, I intended to use it as the next prompt test, but the model saw that the background color make the text difficult to read and changed it even though I didn't ask for it. Our old friend Qwen 3 Coder is the quickest model to complete the first test, using only 3 minutes to complete. The result is good. The UI stayed almost the same after refactoring, except the model adjusted the width of the input field to match the size of the list items. Devstral actually surprised me. Despite being dense model heavily offloaded, it's still usable with around 3 to 5 tokens per second output speed, and it complete the job within 3 minutes too. The result is perfect. UI stayed exactly the same, no unnecessary changes I didn't ask for. And here is the summary of the first test. Next test, a simple yet a little vague prompt to change the color. The text on the list is difficult to read. Revise the list color scheme. A good model should understand the project structure and finish the prompt quickly without unnecessary changes. Qwen is the fastest one to finish the task, using around 2 minutes. However, it also added extra padding bottom to improve readability, which we did not ask. Devstral came in second, took 2.5 minutes. The result was great. No unnecessary changes. OSS is a bit slower, took around 4 minutes, with great result. Nemotron, despite the highest output speed, took 9 minutes with their internal monologue, but at least the result was great. And here is the summary of the second test. The third test is whole UI redesign. Change the list items into a draggable items on a Kanban style dashboard with Hacker Terminal theme. We'll see how each model interpret the design and their capabilities on front-end coding. Devstral took around 9 minutes to finish the task. However, the UI has poor alignment and missing functionalities. It ignored the draggable features that I explicitly specified in the prompt, so I listed the mistake and told it to fix. Took another 6 minutes, and here is the final result. OSS took 9 minutes to complete without any issues. The result was perfect. Qwen 3 surprised me with their speed. The whole prompt took only 3 minutes and the result is probably the best one in my opinion. As for Nemotron, the whole prompt took around 10 minutes. At first it seems okay, but after context starting to grow, the model hallucinated and finally decided to delete all the UI code, so I decided to drop it from further test. And here is the summary of the third test. For the final test, I'll ask the model to add gradient color animation on the title text with breathing effect. Here is the result. OSS, it ignored the gradient animation part and create only breathing effect. The prompt took 6 minutes. Devstral completely failed the test. It hallucinated and destroyed the CSS files. I tried to tell it to fix, but it resulted in another failure. Qwen 3 is the only one completed the task perfectly. The prompt took around 2 minutes. And here is the summary of the final test. So based on my test, the one that managed to complete all the tasks with relatively fast speed is Qwen 3 Coder 30B. I usually run it on 16 gigs GPU, so this is the first time I tested it with 8, and it surprised me how usable it is. For me, this is the best AI model for 8 gigs GPU in terms of both code quality, front-end design and speed. However, as a 30 billion parameters class model, it will still struggle with demanding agents such as RuCode, Claude Code, or Gemini CLI. You'll experience failed tool calling and significantly dropped in speed and qualities. For example, I use Qwen 3 with Claude Code for test 3 and the prompt still processing after 30 minutes instead of just 3 minutes in Aider, so you'll need to be very careful when selecting agent for small GPU. GPT OSS 20B is also a good model. It made some small mistake, but overall it's still great. However, it's a lot slower than Qwen 3, and at real-world usage, you'll need to iterate through prompt a lot, so speed is also important. Devstral. I like it, but it has weaknesses about front-end and seldom hallucination. It's a capable model if you stick to pure logic code changes. As for Nemotron 3 Nano, I don't think it's usable for agentic task. It's like driving a very fast car with blindfolding. That's all I can say. On final notes, this is a strictly 8 gigs GPU test, so don't expect these models to vibe code your whole app or one-shot your prompt. You must break down the requirement into a small task, and you'll need to clear the context and chat history very often to speed up model and prevent hallucination. And that's all for this video. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe for more AI and dev tutorials. Thanks for watching. See you next episode.